Sunday marks the one-year anniversary of the terror attacks in Paris that left 130 people dead. In the immediate aftermath of those attacks, memorials to the dead and wounded began to appear at the attack sites. Parisians and visitors alike left tributes to the victims, piles of flowers and notes, messages of solidarity with the city of Paris. The Paris City Archive returned to the sites in the weeks and months that followed to collect those items, and now they become a permanent part of the archive. Reporter Emma Jacobs paid a visit.
Last New Year's Eve, I passed by the Bataclan concert hall and a woman offered me a tea light. There were already dozens of candles burning, even more than a month after the Paris attacks. People continued to add to and tend these memorials into the spring. Some of the most touching items left were the most personal, photographs and notes directly to the victims. Audrey Cesali is an archivist at the City of Paris Archives.
On a été un peu étonnés des fois au moment de la collecte. On voit il y a des messages qui ont été mis sur des tickets de métro, sur des.
We were a little astonished to find messages written on metro tickets, on business cards, on hamburger wrappings, and on postcards. We felt there was a sense of urgency. You're there, you leave a note.
There was an urgency to their work, too, preserving anything with a legible message before it was destroyed by the weather. Cesali says it's the first time she can remember collecting documents like this off the street. She and her colleagues made more than a dozen visits over the course of the winter and spring, carrying away papers and objects in cardboard boxes. They laid the documents out to dry and had them disinfected to kill paper-destroying microbes. Then they cataloged every one.
Documents contemporains.
We rarely work with contemporary documents about events that we are still living.
This could be emotionally difficult work, but her colleague Mathilde Pantot said they kept a professional distance.
On avait la double casquette de parisienne et puis d'archiviste qui fait déjà ça en fait.
We wore two hats, she says, of Parisians, but also archivists who already do this work. I wanted to participate in this collection effort as a professional, but also because I was convinced that it was fundamentally important for the history of Paris as a citizen. Some of the objects left behind, like a painted guitar at the Bataclan, will go to a Paris history museum. As for the collected notes, they've all been scanned, and the archive staff is in the process of determining which ones can be shared online. Because of privacy concerns, some of the most poignant items left at the scene, the photos of the victims, won't be included. But here are a few of the messages. Je suis Paris, always together, always standing. At the concert, on the terrace, in the stadium. Thinking about you a lot. We love you very much. For The World, Emma Jacobs, Paris.